know you're somewhere.
Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today, Libra, you guys have a rebirth is assured bat spirit, number 5. I don't feel like this is your energy at all. With a rebirth is assured, this is talking about someone who's gone through some sort of major change. It could be talking about you, but I'm not getting that. We have the ship with the rider. I think it's somebody coming in from your past, and it's probably somebody who you didn't expect to see, because this is the 10 of swords and this is the 10 of pentacles. So we have 10, 10, right? And then we have a 1 here. It doesn't matter how like the numbers add up. It's either a 10 or a 1, 9, 10, right? The ending and a brand new beginning for somebody here. And then we're talking about a rebirth. So this is like a major ending and a major rebirth for somebody here that you know. I don't feel like this is someone connected to you. Again, it could be you. For some of you, it is you. But I'm getting like more of it's someone that's attached to you or someone who you knew from the past. And I can't help but I can't help but notice these white flags on the ship. To me, it kind of is like a, like a peace. Like I'm coming in peacefully. I'm not coming in to argue. I'm not coming in to fight. I'm coming in with words of peace. Like I don't want to argue. That's what I'm getting here. And then the book talks about wisdom, like something that you've accumulated in your journey, right? Something you've learned from this major rebirth and this major ending. Like it's crazy because like the only way to make a really big shift in your life is after you've learned something, if you apply it or not, right? Like you can say all the time like how much you've changed and how much things are different, but it really depends on you and like if you can apply it or not. And the hardest thing for people to do is to make changes within themselves, you know what I mean? Like to apply it, because we can learn a lot of shit and then just be like, fuck it, I don't want to do it. Or I can't apply it, it's too hard. And somebody here is like, no, it's not too hard. I did this rebirth. I think it's somebody that you used to know, but let's see who this is. So Libra, this person that's coming in, they used to be someone imbalanced, and they used to be someone who didn't want to offer you anything at an earlier time. Like this was somebody who I think really took a lot of energy to be like malicious, not malicious, but like bad, like somebody who didn't want to offer you shit, who never was there. Like a really bad energy. Like this is their energy from the past. And I feel like you feel like they stabbed you in the back. Like they were the ones that stabbed you in the back. Like they were the ones that hurt you. Maybe they feel like you hurt them. I don't know. Maybe it's reversed. But this person, it's like they didn't make the decision to change. Life kind of happened to them and now they have to change. You know what I mean? It's like, I think that's how it happens for us all the time anyway, right? Like we don't even, like we want to make changes within ourselves, but then we keep doing the same stupid shit. And then life has a way of kind of teaching us a lesson, right? And either you learn or you don't learn, right? And you keep doing the same shit or you don't. This person is here to say like they've learned. Twice I'm getting that. Knowledge with the book together. So this person really has learned their lesson. This person has really changed. Again, it could be reversed and be talking about you. But I'm getting like this person has learned. And how did they learn? They learned the hard way. With the ace of I keep wanting to say sword. It's not the sword. The Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person really, like they see a lot of things in their life leaving You know, like a lot of things in their life that they thought maybe even that they would enjoy gives them no satisfaction. And then like the things that they build up kind of disappear. So this is like, I keep picturing like a flame that just like keeps going out, you know, like it doesn't matter where they go, like something blows it away. So it's like, you know, they put a lot of effort into work, and then like work, they get no enjoyment or satisfaction from it. And then they put a lot of energy and work into a relationship, and the relationship ends. So it's like they find themselves alone. And again, I'm telling you, like they learned this the hard way. By now being alone, I think they can like look back and say like, wow, I really like should have done it maybe this way, or I could have done it this way. Like this person's very intelligent. That's what I'm getting. Like they're not someone who's like not gonna figure it out. Like they're figuring it out. So I mean, I don't know who this is for, but this is not someone who's like not smart. Like this is someone who's very smart, because like they can put all the pieces together. They can see like, okay, like I should have maybe went this way, and I can see like where I made this mistake, and like they're putting it all together. And they're not somebody that's dumb. Like they do get it. I don't think any of us are dumb. I mean, I don't know, maybe you could like counter argument that, but I think a lot of people that are in fear or ego, they might seem dumb, you know what I mean? Because it's like they answer you in such a like robotic way that's like, oh, this person's so dumb. But I don't think I think it's like 3D coping, you know? Like people aren't like, I don't think they were born dumb. I think like they just cope in a dumb way. You know what I mean? And I think this person, again, they know that too. This person knows a lot about themselves. They've learned a lot about themselves, but I don't think that you should give up on this person. Because even though they're coming up as the King of Pentacles in reverse, I think that could be like, to me, if I had to say like someone sitting in their ego, I think King of Pentacles is the most like in the 3D. So again, like there's something about how this person's like robotic, or like, you know, they were in a robotic 3D kind of like just following what everybody wants them to do, doing what everybody thinks is best for them, like that type of like robotic motion. Like I think they were in it for a while as well. And they also see that. This person sees everything that they've done, but it's like how to come back from that. Like even abundance is in reverse for this person. So it's like they put so much focus on wealth, perhaps like actual money. And I think like, you know, they don't feel wealthy at all. They don't feel, you know, lucky. They don't feel fortunate. They don't feel anything. So this person's sitting alone. This person's not in a relationship. This person is single. And this person is just sitting there alone. They know they can do better. But like, do they want to do it? Like, it's hard. It's kind of like, you know, when you want to start a new schedule, or you want to be, you know, you want to do something different and new. It's hard, right? I want to do those ice bath challenges. Have you guys ever seen them? Like where you like dunk yourself in the ice? And that shit is hard. I've never even done it, but like to imagine myself filling my bathtub with freezing cold water makes me like think like I would be insane to even pay. Like I would be insane to pay for cold water, one, and I'd be insane to get myself like to put myself in that bath. I couldn't even imagine if it being like made of ice. But I know like what we resist is probably sometimes, you know, they say what we resist persists, and I just keep getting this like urge that I should be doing something like that for my body, but I feel like it's so scary, to be honest. If any of you guys have done that, please tell me like how to start off doing it. I know there's so many YouTube videos, but I mean a realistic time of like getting in. I can't just go outside and like create an ice bath. It's gonna have to be something I do inside. So yeah. I know people are like, oh, just take a cold shower. I don't know why that seems so much worse. Right? Like I feel like just jumping in and jumping out is like so much easier than just standing there while like cold water pours on me. I don't know why. Or maybe that's like an excuse. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. Like, it's something like this person knows like it's hard to do. It's hard to implement into their life, but will they do it? I'm also getting that you've changed as well. You've changed and they've changed. So seeing each other again, I don't think the dynamic is going to be very... I don't know if you guys are going to even recognize one another. That's what I'm getting. But this person is going to come in with the truth. And if not to talk, but like just in their truth. Like, I think they have a lot to say to you. And I definitely think they're single. I think they have a lot to say. And I think you're very different. And I think like it's like two strangers basically meeting all over again. Because I feel like you've made a lot of transformations and they've made a lot of transformations. So there's two changes here. Two people who have changed like drastically. And like you can see here, you're coming up as the crone, Libra. The crone is someone who's just like so experienced. So I feel like you have been implementing changes. Like you have been taking the lead in trying to implement changes. So you're like, I just wonder now, I think this person is doing the same thing in their own way. Like you're doing it in different ways. Maybe you're doing it in a more spiritual way. This person is doing it more in a 3D way, but you're both doing these changes. Look how you guys end this read with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. Whoever this is and whoever this person is who's making these changes, I think you guys have the potential to obviously start again with these two cards. You obviously have like the cards are here for you both, saying like this could be something more if you guys were to meet up again. But it's only after someone stops like feeling sorry for themselves, and it's only after somebody starts to like make moves. Like someone goes from being imbalanced again, so that can mean right now. But I find it's more than that. It's like they have to be ready to come forward. Like it's not only someone who's trying to implement changes, but somebody who has like the strength to come forward. Because like these two energies, the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups, is like wallowing in self-pity and being like, oh, poor me, right? And like feeling trapped. And that's like the energy that somebody has to get out of in order to come forward. So if you know yourself and you're like, oh, I don't feel trapped, I don't feel in my head, like I don't feel, then that's them. That's their energy. Like they have to get out of their head. They have to get out of their pity. They have to get out of like, you know, feeling bad for themselves. They have to get out of all that mental energy. It's like sadness on top of like the mental. I'm telling you guys, this person's very smart. Let's pull some advice. All right, Libra. So with productivity and the protection, I feel like they're saying it's not going to be productive to, or maybe this is for them, like it's not productive to be like trying to hide away or being productive and like, how do I explain this? Like it's not productive to put up a front, you know, and be like, well, you know, I don't care, and you know, I don't think about you, and I don't care about you. Like I think like whatever you feel for this person, just be like, that's what's productive here. Like being authentic and just showing what the truth is. Like if you've been thinking about this person, if you've been talking, like, you know, whatever it is the case, like to just be honest with one another, that's going to be very productive. Instead of protecting, like if you like put up a front and like present this ego or present fear, like you're not going to get anywhere with this person. And that's the same with this person. I think the two of you, that's like a thing here. Like the two of you might go back to like an old pattern when you see one another because you're scared. So don't do that. Like I know it's easier said than done, but don't revert back to an older self. You know what I mean? Like you both have had a rebirth in a sense. Well, definitely for both of you a rebirth, not in a sense 100%. So it's like the two of you might in the past have been very much in your ego or in fear, and the two of you might be very comfortable playing, like talking to one another in that way, and that's not who you guys are anymore. So be careful with that. And then with the Kini, the enlightened feminine, exactly, you're both enlightened to a sense, to a certain degree. I feel like the feminine more than the masculine, but my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. There's a lot about the water element here. Like a lot about water, like the emotions. So like again, this could be a breakthrough for somebody to their own feelings to their feminine side, to their gut, right? To their intuition. And I feel like you're already there. Again, I feel like you're the enlightened feminine. Like you are the crone. But I think it might be hard for the feminine in this scenario to feel safe with this person. So be careful, because like you are the crone now, so stand in that power. So you're standing in a very powerful position, and you don't have to revert back to like the old you where you were, whatever the old you used to do, like don't do that, because that's not who you are anymore. And it's so hard to not do patterns from the past, especially when we're in fear. Again, they're saying that you're going to feel like you need to protect yourself from this person. So it's going to show me that like when this person appears, you're not going to know what the fuck this person wants, and you're going to kind of assess the situation. That's fine, but don't revert back to an old way of being. You are the enlightened feminine. You are the crone. So you're at a very enlightened space, so there's no need to put up a front either. Like I just get like there's no need to deny who you are now, and there's no need to deny who you were in the past. Like you can exist as both and not have to be like, well, that wasn't me and this is not me. Like you were that person and you are this person now. Do you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong. And like if someone doesn't understand that, then they don't. But this person will. This person's very smart. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Libra, I love you. I hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.